let's go. The joust final we have this week playing. We have Emperor in the yellow. So I don't know where the villagers are. Yeah, but there he is. There's one of the villagers. Going to. There we go. There's the yellow's TC. On deer, on gold. You have deer, you have the wood line here. Dry pine tree, interesting. Interesting little vignette there. No, a lot of hedges of cliff here. But it's interesting. This is a 4-player sized map, so there's gonna be a bit of room here. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, don't tell me green got trapped. Yeah, speaking of which, let's go. Our Steve in the green. Yeah, there's a villager, and there are two. There's another villager. Interesting. Let's go over to Disappointed Champion, also known as Rental Beast. If you were here doing the weeklies, watching, or if you watch any of the other matches on YouTube, this is Rental Beast. He's a boost. Oh, very nice. Oh, placing a dock. This big ass lake. We also have a town center, and he's starting to take out the deer. So green, yeah, there we go. Power Steve with the TC on a hill. Got stone, and he has very safe wood. And also, interestingly safe deer. Yeah, also good berries here. Berries are always interesting, and especially if you're Delhi, you need them, right? They also have this gold vein. So this area of the map, so let's go over the map now. You have the center lake, which is a slightly smaller lake, and I think Emperor is trying to get that to tee up. Building it with one villager, and he's luring the deer. Honestly, I like to lure the deer with 2 villagers because they one-shoot the deer, but yeah, he managed to lure some deer while also building the TC at the same time. That's fine. There's a boar here, and there's also a wolf. Oh, and there's the rental. Picking up the deer. Getting back to the map, we have the center lake here. We have a northern large lake. Oh, there's the king. Yeah, so for those of you who don't understand the Outback Octagon, it's regicide. You have a king. You have to kill. You kill your king's, your opponent's king. You beat them, and you also gain plus 50 population room. So that's also pretty nice. And I suspect that for the final 2, getting that king is gonna be essential. Okay, let's get back to it. So you have 2 major goals in the center. There's the other major gold. This is also another major gold with a pit mine, and this is a really interesting pit mine because I don't think you can get a house there, but you can get houses all over. So this is not a bad place for a pit mine. And oh, there's also a major pit mine, major gold vein here. Looking back into this corner, there are a lot of hedges of cliff. There are 2 good stones here for Power Steve to take. Also, this very interesting gold vein. So Power Steve is gonna be able to start off his game plan from this corner and expand really well, which is very nice. This corner is also pretty good, and nobody's here. I think the first person that kind of expands will just have a bit of an advantage. Oh, there's Rental killing it. Oh, he killed a couple of sheep. And there's the first bloody fishing boat. And I don't know. I feel like if you're Roos and you're in a situation like this, you just place it towards the middle, right? You don't care exactly where the fishing boat falls, do you? Looking back at the Hankra and the yellow, slowly producing villagers, slowly getting enough wood to get houses around the pit mine. This wood line is going to be a bit of a problem early on, but also as he expands, as he like gets the wood, he should be able to clear the space for. And it turns out it will be to one house because yeah, you can't build a house that corner. Might as well not even try. Not like you're just gonna delete the TC, right? It's your landmark. Okay, nice mill on the deer, and it's getting wheelbarrow first instead of survival techniques. It's interesting, and we're getting piety, getting efficient production. So sanctity would be important if the three sacreds weren't right in the middle. Right in the middle. I highly doubt that Power Steve will be able to get to them in a timely fashion because oh, I think this is someone's spawn here. Yeah, I think it is. It is. Wood, someone's gold. Oh, Power Steve is right there. Okay. So look at this nice Deli King. Yeah, so slow game this far. What do we expect here, though? So I expect Bruce to kind of command things, and the Molly start taking over once they have their double pit mine setup made, and for Deli to just mass heavily into village and try to defend. But it's the free for all game. You never know how the politics around trying not to lose go. So we got 4 ships here for rental, and if you're ever a Roost player, this seems to be the most efficient way of spreading your ships, which is get one per deep water fish source. So the next one should go like here, one of these, right? And there's just a ton of them. Don't even hard. But this lake is still open, and it looks like Henkra is gonna go for it. There you go, and Power Steve keeps on going hard here on the deer. Let's see the resources for Power Steve. He's 10 gold away from aging up. Oh, he's not really doing a bad job whatsoever. He's gonna need a ton of wood going into the next stage. He already has 160. So, but he's gonna need at least a house, right? At least the house that he's building now is gonna need one of the 3 production buildings, and even a blacksmith, and we have a Tower of Victory. So Tower of Victory, let's get that text up. So attack speed of infantry is up by 20% when built within the influence of Tower of Victory mosques or madrasas. So that's pretty good. That makes their bland units into very good units. And we all know how attack speed makes units really good. With the network of castles for the English, or even the Abbasid's composite bows for archers, making their archers very powerful. Ooh, the scouts for Power Steve is stuck in the center. Rental here getting 2 fishing boats onto the same set of fish. Yeah, so Russian fish don't have to drop off food, right? That's why people split them. So we have a golden gate! A golden gate! Rental doesn't even care for the gremlins. Goes to the Golden Gate. Golden Gate offers very good trades here. You can just create resources at will. Let's see, Power Steve gets immediately the Tower of Victory. He is 20 wood away. That is so ridiculous. It's 20 wood away. There we go. Villagers are just dropping. Oh, and he gets the attack just as it's about to expire. So that's rough. But there's more hunt to be had. We would know where it was if it wasn't for all dead. Aw, single deer right there. Oh, there we go. Manzacori for Henkra. And I'm with Henkra here. I don't feel like the tower is going to be important. Unless, of course, he's thinking of trading. Yeah, but even then, at the point where you were gonna start towering up, the extra tower is not gonna be too much. So we're gonna get a Mazzacori for Henkra, Golden Gate for Rental, a Tower of Victory for Power Steve. Feels like players are gonna be creating their own metas a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's a blacksmith. I wouldn't be surprised for Power Steve if he ignores military and goes for tax early on. Double blacksmith becomes so important. Oh, and Henkra and Rental have so much fishing boats. Look at how spread they are. They each have their own personal lake. Ouch, it's rough for Power Steve because Power Steve is gonna be busy with his land eco, and my thought might be, oh, I could go Fast Castle here. Could go Fast Castle in the quotation mark. He's already gonna be getting textiles, and there's so many villagers already in the queue. Okay, building houses, love it. You might want to get into these berry bushes sooner rather than later. These ones in the center. This is interesting. Got the scout. That is a scout. Oh, and Rental's gonna be trading. Rental is gonna be trading with the sea trade post. This trade is really, really good. They turn in 14 gold, 14 wood per trip. Oh, we get another pit mine. Unfortunately, this one has a site on it. Oh, this is like 3 houses. Oh, this is terrible for Henkra. These are cattle, and I think, yeah, he wants the cattle ranch. And this is gonna be cow boom, of course. A lot more passive food generation than if you were taking the cows themselves. Oh, there we go. Power Steve trying to go on gold. Tries to get to the next stage. Could have a blacksmith right there, and I think that would have been for the best here. I don't think going into the center right now is bad. I don't think Power Steve is in a good position, simply because if we go into Rental, he has 4,000 food. So that's gonna be a ton of knights, and there's 1,200. Holy jeez, and we have Musofadi Warriors! Musofadi Warriors. So Musofadi Warriors, anti-armor specialists, they are particularly good against men-at-arms. The Gulam, they are decent against knights, but one-on-one they still lose, but in a mixed army context, they can be a big deal. They can be a big deal, especially if you don't think Donzo are gonna be a good unit. If your opponent has men-at-arms and knights, you can definitely go with the ton of Musofadi Warriors. They got nerfed recently, so we are on season 5. They were nerfed about In Season 3 they were very powerful. Oh, there we go, Hancock could age up. He aging up, he is aging up, and there we go, Brand. Kalani Corral, why not behind here? It doesn't really matter. Don't only have up to 20 cows at a time. Otherwise, I think with the way you can passively generate income would just be too much. And what I'm thinking here is that Hankra is gonna have way too much food. Way too much food. And talking about way too much food, look at that. Look at that. The Power Thief beats both of them to Castle Age. With the camp on the Defender, he wants to get to Village Fortresses ASAP. Oh, and there we go. There's a band of Musafaris. And the villagers will just be able to come back. Let's see what Power Thief can do. Okay, the high trade house with 2 villagers will just finish building, and this is so many trees. Gonna be a ton of gold per minute for Roos. Oh my god, 138 trees! This is nuts! Yeah, so Rental was trade, so Rental has infinite gold, he has infinite food, and he's gonna have a very, very efficient wood economy with the outposts. The wooden fortresses are all this on here. Outpost unique to Roos. That's crazy. Is this a bug or is this a thing? Okay, green Power Thief getting a keep on a gold, on some wood, and most important, in a defensible position. Power Thief trying to expand a little bit, but this Power Thief is gonna go with stables, getting mass scouts. There we go. He's getting scouts with some sofa. Sofas with upgrades are very powerful. And there we go, Power Thief getting that lumber upgrade. With a market in the corner, so Power Thief is considering trading. I just don't think Power Thief is in that good of a position. And that's Rental trying to scout and the Musafari warrior in the way. I can show you the stats here. The video triple 9. No, that's not triple damage, but it's almost. It's plus 15 as a bonus damage. It's almost triple damage. More than double at least. Oh, there we go. That's beautiful with a mosque. Right there, we are getting a bunch of ranges. So are we massing archers here? But we don't yet have the keep TCs. Oh, there we go. A knight's trying to scout everything. Let's see the scouting of the guys. Oh, nothing shows up on the map. I forgot. So let's not. Okay, Rental was ready to go in, and is he going to? Is he going to? So both buildings, I think, are very good. Oh, a bunch of monasteries. Are we going to see a bunch of warrior scouts? Or warrior monks? I don't know what units we're going to see. But we are going to see mass knights with some horse archers. So very mobile army. Very mobile for Rental. Rental will have the resources to produce all of this. Horse archers, 80 food, 40 wood. Wood will be the only one might even be considered the slightest bit of a problem. You can always buy it at from the Golden Gate, which is good. So we're gonna get some sofas. These sofas don't yet have the melee armor upgrade, but my goodness, so much cavalry on both sides. Okay, and we're getting barracks, so we're getting spears. What are we getting from Power Steve? Okay, we're getting Tower Dumbo, and the Archer Brigade. And it's gonna be trash units, isn't it? Oh, I think Rental's paranoid. And there we go, there's a Spaskaya Tower in the corner of the lake. Yeah, this corner is the most protected one. There's the king in there as well. And to beat him, you have to kill all of his fish. You don't have to necessarily kill all of the fish, but you have to gain space enough to get artillery over here. Get some siege over here. And shoot the Spaskaya Tower from afar, because it has all emplacements and increased health. Also unlocks the building of storm stuff, which is good, I guess. And especially since nobody knows what siege is. Oh, and the upgrades are coming through for Power Steve. Oh, Power Steve, if he gets the docks, this fish is all nullified. Yeah, but there are 3 docks well scattered around everything. I don't think oh, Power Steve isn't even at 70 units, and yeah. So this TC is dead, and the king will just die here. So we got a king under attack. And the king for Power Steve is gone. Hankra got the king. So Hankra will have the extra pop space. Yeah, thank you Power Steve for playing. That was very tough luck though. We were just getting cooking and yeah, they just had fish and nothing they could have done. So we are on 2,000 food, 2,000 gold a minute. 300 wood. It's a minute. Rental. Our rental is slightly worse. Slightly worse economically. Which I say slightly shouldn't matter. It should be how the armies fight. And I am thinking that Hankra is the worst army to the scouts. Oh, here we go. These villagers should all be gone. Here comes Rental's army, should all be here. These sofas, they're good against the horse archers, but not that good. Oh, nice! Nice push here from the knights. And here comes the rest of the army, and the Musafari warriors could actually do something here. Oh, is Hankra just... Oh, Hankra's gonna try to go for it! Oh, but this is the Spaskaya Tower! There is no way. These are elite knights, by the way. With a ton of upgrades. Not all of them, not yet. Tithe Barns, so I do expect Tithe Barns in a second. And I also expect the university. Does Rental even have one? No, Rental doesn't have one, just a blacksmith, not even a market. And there we go, there's Hankra's army. Hankra's scouts and Sofa's going in. Yeah, and that's just a tiny little bit of a little inroad that leads to the Spaskaya Tower. Rental isn't safe though. Yeah, Rental. Oh, Rental's trying to go for the dogs. Rental has the elite units. look at the corpses, like it's just taking out Panthers units like they're nothing. What is Hanker building? Oh, and it's getting everybody into transports. Oh, if the transports die, the units within them die. There we go, transports are going. Okay, the transport rate sofas and one scout is gone. Units within it are also gone. Let's do what we do. Oh, it's a Spassky Tower. I think we're trying to go for a cheeky little play here. Yeah, but it's a Spassky Tower. There isn't much they're gonna be able to do. And now there's still one dock. Everyone might think it's all of them, and there we go. The army attacking the heart of the town. The Rentals town, but you can try. Where is the king, by the way? So Henry's king is on the TC. Rentals king should still be on the. Oh, it's not! Oh no! Oh no! The king is not the Spassky Tower. Oh my god! It's so fast. Okay, there we go. Now that's more like it. Oh, there's so much potential damage here. Should defend though. Okay, here's all of the army. What's Henry gonna be able to do? These are fully upgraded castle units. No! No! Phew! The king garrisoned in time. And that's all. Oh, the army can't escape. Oh, and Henry calls it. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. I was expecting another army. That was a nice match. That was a nice match here. And like that does tell a story, doesn't it? Poor Power Steve though. Power Steve really tried hard, but he just did not have access to a lake or water whatsoever. And that's gonna be it for this month of September's joust. So don't forget to join the Discord, and in the description, and play the weekly's 1v1. Peace.